Hello! Are we on? It's on. Okay. Welcome to Dungeon Drolls Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. I'm not your god. That was a mistake. If you watch my last audio video, you'll know what I'm talking about. I fell in the stupid sand pit again! God damn it. I'm doing a movie review while I'm wandering lost in the desert in a game that freezes like every half an hour, full hour. I thought this was a disc-free prom. Apparently, it's an endgame prom. Talk about Legend Dragoon. So I'm like wandering the desert, trying to get out of this desert. I keep falling in stupid sand dunes, kind of like certain characters in the movie I'm about to review, which is Beast Clawing at Straws, which is a South Korean dark comedy crime thriller. It stars a lot of people's names I cannot pronounce. It's directed by Yong-hoon Kim, starring Jeon Do-yeon, Jung Woo-sung, Youn Yuh-jung, Seong-woo, and Jung Man-sik. There was like a couple actors in this movie where I recognized from like The Good, Bad, and Weird. That was like the main guy. There's also like some other guy, some like characters from Blue. One girl was from Bluebeard. The one guy who played the Chinese mafia guy from the Roundup and Outlaws is in the movie as the guy from The Good, Bad, and the Weird's cousin, who is like a bouncer at a hostess club or something. Yeah, so I first heard about this movie from Not Only Hollywood, who is a much better film critic than me. He actually puts effort in his videos, and he's a real eye for Kino. And if, buddy, I could really use your help trying to figure out if you can watch my post from a couple days ago where I'm asking like people, hey, does anybody know what movies are from this music video? Where they use clips from very Kino-looking movies. If you can identify some of those movies, I would appreciate, bro. Because I left a comment on the video asking, hey, some real Kino movies in this video. I like Fight Club and American Psycho. I have no idea what the other ones are. Can you let me know? And the person's like, just like the comment, love the comment. That's it. It's like, okay, I wanted to know what the movies were, man. God damn it. Whatever. We're talking about this movie, which is, how long was this movie? And the movie needs some titties. It's TVMA, an hour and 48 minutes long. Had no titties, but there's some ass shots. Is there something I don't know about South Korea, that they have like some laws against titties in their movies? That can't be right, right? That can't be right. There's so much gore in the movie as well. There's lots of gore. So the premise of the movie is that you follow three characters, and their stories are somehow connected to the point where it's like, where it's not exactly sure until halfway through the movie that you realize all these stories cannot God damn it! I fell in the fucking hole again. Oh, motherfucker. That it becomes pretty obvious that, oh yeah, these different stories take place at different times, right? And part of your job as the viewer is to try to piece together the events and create a timeline. What the fuck is going on in this movie? Which it becomes pretty obvious. Like not halfway, but yeah. Basically, what happens? You have this guy this middle-aged guy whose life's not going so good for him. His mom, who lives with him, is giving his wife a lot of shit. He's working a job at like some kind of weird motel / bathhouse where you see people, naked men walking around. And his boss is actually the goofy-looking cop from the Outlaws and Roundup, from that Don Lee movie, or Dong Ma-suk. I forget the guy's name. And his boss really has a fucking hate boner for him. And he's such an asshole his boss is such an asshole in the movie. So basically, some guy leaves a bag full of money in a locker, and he discovers it, and after getting fired, he says fuck it, goes back to take back the money, right? To take the money, because fuck, he lost his job. His daughter needs money for school, and like, yeah, like life's not going so well. So basically, the other stories in the movie is basically how everybody is connected to this bag of money, which it's not clear if there are still people going after the bag of money, right? People get murdered, people get blackmailed and, like, you know, robbed, shit, like stuff like that, right? And the movie very much felt like almost Agatha Christie / Hitchcockian at times, but mostly the movie feels like I think Not Only Hollywood hit the nail on the head, where it feels like a dark version of a Coen Brothers movie. So if that doesn't sound good to you, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say that will make the movie sound good to you. Especially that I've heard of this movie and I saw the poster and I'm like, this movie doesn't look. This movie's probably not good. But yeah, it totally was. The cinematography was great, though. There's some tense thriller scenes in the movie, like when one of the main characters is a hooker that's down on her luck. Her abusive husband is beating the shit out of her every day, and she basically has this Chinese boyfriend who wants to get rid of him, right, for her. And that whole plot line was funny. I especially like the plot line with the third character, who's the guy from The Good, Bad, and Ugly, where he's basically he got stuck with a debt from his ex-girlfriend, and has this gangster after him who acts very nice and very charismatic, but he's like, yeah, if you don't get my motherfucking money, my main henchman, who's a cameo, is gonna chop you up and eat you. That guy became the hero of the movie at the end. If you can fucking believe that. Oh my god. Yeah, and there's also the female boss lady, which there's a very cringe scene where she hits a guy on the head with a beer bottle, and the beer bottle breaks it's a wine glass. Like, beer. What makes beer bottles effective weapons is that they're very fucking hard and they can crack your skull without breaking. So that was like my one criticism of the movie, where it's like, oh yeah, that was fucking dumb. But whatever, it is what it is. So I enjoyed the movie. The movie was good, and yeah, I would totally recommend it. But it's definitely one of those movies where it's probably, once you've seen it once, unless you find the comedy good, because there was some weird music choices. But yeah, I don't know. My point is, this movie I don't think is going to hold up on repeat viewings, but it is a good movie. So solid 7 out of 10. And yeah, so if we get at least 2 likes, 50 views, we'll do a poll for next movie review. Peace.